flipping through the newspapers, switching through multiple news channels, exploring different websites and online mediums for relevant news? Keeping up to date with important news is not only time-consuming but also requires meticulous upkeep of notes for thorough revision. With a limited period in hand and abundant resources to study from, do not let current affairs come in the way of your prelims success. Join the PT 365 program by Vision IAS and advance in your preparation for current affairs. Starting on 9th January at 5 p.m., this 20-day course offers comprehensive coverage of 1 year of current affairs in 60 hours. Join for improved knowledge with complete coverage of The Hindu, Indian Express, PIB, Economic Times, Yojana, Economic Survey, etc. Doubt-clearing sessions and mentoring for thorough knowledge. Access to Sandhan personalized test with 25,000 plus questions. Access to live and online classes for flexibility in timing. It's time to devote your energy to smart learning and not running. Enroll today and excel in UPSC prelims with a strong command of current affairs.
Hello and welcome to this edition of News Today. Without delay, let's have a look at the headlines first. Supreme Court judge expressed concern about misuse of public interest litigation. Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology launched multiple initiatives to boost the AI ecosystem. Assam amends law on statutory autonomous councils. UN Women released Women's Rights in Review 30 years after Beijing. On NIF's 25th anniversary, Minister of Science and Technology emphasized its role in grassroots innovation. A Supreme Court judge has recently expressed concern over the misuse of public interest litigation or PIL, stating that such misuse is affecting its efficacy as a tool for social justice. But what exactly is PIL and why is it so significant? Let's break it down. Public interest litigation refers to cases filed in a court of law by an individual or group without any direct personal stake, solely to protect the interest of the general public. Interestingly, this concept is not explicitly defined in any statute or act but has been developed by the courts through judicial activism. Moving on to its key features. PIL is often referred to as social interest litigation, a concept borrowed from American jurisprudence. It allows people to seek justice on broader social issues, even if they are not personally affected. The Supreme Court and High Courts have the authority to admit PILs under Articles 32 and 226, respectively. Now, let's take a quick look at the genesis of PILs in India. The principle of locus standi, which traditionally limited who could file a case, was first relaxed in the 1976 case of Mumbai Kamgar Sabha versus Abdul Bhai Faizullah Bhai. A few years later, in 1979, the first reported PIL case, Husainara Khatun versus State of Bihar, set the stage for many more to come. Significantly, Justices P.N. Bhagwati and V.R. Krishna Iyer were among the first to admit PILs, with Justice Bhagwati widely regarded as the father of public interest litigation in India. Now, why is PIL considered such an important tool for social justice? Over the years, it has led to landmark judgments, including the abolition of triple talaq, opening the Haji Ali Shrine to women, and the legalization of consensual homosexual relations. These cases highlight how PILs have played a crucial role in shaping progressive legal reforms. However, the concern raised by the Supreme Court judge is that the increasing misuse of PILs is undermining their original intent. Let's now take a look at the key concerns related to PILs. First, subserve oblique motives and vested interests. PILs are often criticized for being used as private interest litigations or publicity interest litigations rather than for genuine public welfare. Second, judicial overreach. Sometimes PILs result in courts interfering in policy matters that should be handled by the executives and legislature, leading to concerns about judicial overstepping. And finally, burden on the judiciary. Frivolous petitions waste valuable judicial time, further delaying important cases and straining court resources. So while PILs remain a powerful tool for justice, their effectiveness depends on responsible use. The Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology has launched multiple initiatives to strengthen India's AI ecosystem. These initiatives were unveiled under the India AI mission during its anniversary celebration. So, what are these key initiatives? First, we have AI Kosh, India AI Datasets Platform, a secure repository of datasets, AI models and use cases, along with AI sandbox capabilities. Next is the India AI Compute Portal, a platform providing subsidized AI compute, storage and network services with access to over 10,000 graphics processing units or GPUs. For those unfamiliar, a GPU is a circuit that performs mathematical calculations to process graphics and videos. Moving on, the AI Competency Framework has been introduced to equip public sector officials with AI skills and competency mapping. Further, the I Got AI for Government Officials program offers AI-powered personalized learning on the I Got Karmayogi platform. In addition, several other initiatives have been launched, such as the India AI Startups Global Acceleration Program, India AI Innovation Challenge, and India AI Future Skills Fellowship. Now, let's take a look at the India AI mission itself. Launched in March 2024 with a budget of 10,371.92 crore rupees, this mission aims to foster AI innovation through public-private partnerships and advanced AI infrastructure. It focuses on democratizing computing access, providing startup risk capital, supporting socially impactful AI projects, and ensuring ethical AI development. The mission functions as an umbrella program by Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, with implementation handled by the India AI, Independent Business Division under Digital India Corporation. Now, let's explore some of India's key AI models and language technologies. Bharat Gen is India's first government-funded multimodal large language model or LLM. Digital India Bhashini is an AI-powered language translation platform. Sarvam 1 AI model is designed for language translation, text summarization and content generation. Chitralekha enables users to generate and edit audio transcripts in various Indic languages. Hanuman's Everest 1.0 is a multilingual AI system supporting 35 Indian languages. Now, let's understand the 7 pillars of the India AI mission. India AI Compute focuses on high-performance AI computing infrastructure. India AI Datasets Platform serves as a central repository for AI datasets and models. India AI Application Development Initiatives promote AI-driven applications development. India AI Future Skills aimed at AI skill development and workforce training. India AI Innovation Center encourages research and innovation in AI. India AI Startup Financing provides funding support for AI-based startups. Safe and trusted AI ensures ethical and responsible AI development. With these initiatives, India is taking significant strides towards becoming a global AI powerhouse.
In a significant move, the Assam Assembly has passed amendments allowing the governor to assume control over statutory autonomous councils if elections are delayed beyond their extended term. This decision impacts key councils such as Missing, Tenala Kasari, Deori Honoval Kasari, Raibha Hasong and Tiva. Under the new provision, these councils can now receive a 1-year extension, split into 2 6-month terms before the governor steps in to take charge. Let's take a closer look at the governance of tribal areas. The state has both statutory and constitutional autonomous councils. Statutory autonomous councils, established by states through acts passed by the state legislature, exist not only in Assam but also in Manipur with 6 councils. These councils aim to promote the social, economic, educational, ethnic and cultural development of tribal communities and have executive control over 34 subjects, including cottage industries, land and education. On the other hand, constitutional autonomous councils function under the 6th schedule, Article 244 of the Constitution Autonomous District Councils or ADCs, and are found in Assam, Meghalaya, Mizoram and Tripura. If in any autonomous districts more than one tribe reside, then the governor can carve out an autonomous region and a respective autonomous regional council is established. In Assam, the Bodoland Territorial Council, Dima Hasao and Karbi Anglong function as autonomous district councils. These councils can have up to 30 members, 4 nominated by the governor and the rest elected, except for Bodoland, which can have 46 members. With a term of 5 years, they hold legislative, executive, judicial, and financial powers, while the governor retains the authority to create or modify autonomous districts. Currently, there are 10 such autonomous district councils across 4 states. This amendment is expected to bring administrative stability in case of election delays, while ensuring continued governance in Assam's tribal areas.
Moving ahead, UN Women has released a landmark report titled Women's Rights in Review 30 Years After Beijing. The report takes stock of global progress on gender equality since the adoption of the Beijing Platform for Action or BPFA in 1995. This framework, agreed upon by 189 countries, including India, was designed to drive gender equality across 12 key areas. The BPFA was originally adopted at the UN's 4th World Conference on Women in Beijing, China. But 3 decades later, where do we stand? Let's begin with the key challenges highlighted in the report. Economic inequality. Women continue to earn 20% less than men, with many engaged in insecure or unpaid jobs. Alarmingly, at the current pace, ending extreme poverty for women will take 137 years. Violence and safety. 1 in 3 women face physical or sexual violence, while 53% have experienced online gender-based abuse. Additionally, 25% of countries have reported a backlash against women's rights in 2024 alone. Political exclusion. Only 87 countries have ever had a woman leader. Women hold just 27% of parliamentary seats and 36% of local government positions worldwide. Climate crisis. By 2050, climate change could push 236 million women into food insecurity, making it a critical gender issue. Gender-responsive policies. While 54% of countries track gender equality spending, only 26% meet the Sustainable Development Goals or SDG standards for it. Despite these challenges, progress has been made under the Beijing Platform for Action. Legal reforms. Since 1995, 1,531 gender equality laws have been passed. Workplace rights. The number of countries banning gender-based job discrimination has jumped from 58 to 162. Women in politics. Parliamentary representation for women has doubled since 1995. Ending violence. 88% of countries have strengthened laws against gender-based violence. Social protection. The number of women receiving financial and social support has grown by 1/3 since 2010. Global initiatives. UN programs like the Generation Equality Forum 2021 and the Pact for the Future 2024 continue to push for gender equality and human rights worldwide. But what is next? The Beijing+30 Action Agenda lays out a concrete roadmap with 6 key focus areas, plus an added emphasis on youth inclusion. These include closing the digital gender gap, women-centric sustainable economic development, ending violence against women, increasing women's leadership, ensuring accountability in peace, security, and humanitarian action, and promoting climate justice. Clearly, while progress has been made, there is still a long way to go. The Beijing+30 Agenda aims to accelerate the movement towards true gender equality.
Our next news highlights the 25th anniversary of the National Innovation Foundation or NIF, where the Ministry of Science and Technology underscored its critical role in fostering grassroots innovation across the country. Addressing the event, the minister announced that over 25 grassroots startups and hundreds of enterprises, some generating annual revenues of more than 10 crore rupees, have flourished under NIF support. Let's delve into it. Established in 2000 with backing from the Department of Science and Technology or DST, NIF has been instrumental in promoting grassroots innovations and preserving traditional knowledge. The Foundation's mission is to create a creative, knowledge-driven society by providing institutional and policy support to grassroots innovators. Let's look at NIF in detail. The National Innovation Foundation, or NIF, plays a crucial role in supporting grassroots innovators by providing recognition, resources, and rewards. Through its awards and recognition initiatives, NIF has honored more than 1,100 innovators and students with prestigious awards, such as the Biennial Grassroots Innovation Awards and the Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam Ignite Awards. The Fabrication Laboratory, or Fab Lab, serves as an advanced product development and in-house research facility to aid innovators in refining their ideas. Additionally, NIF offers extensive patents and IP support, having filed 1,416 patents, of which 713 have been granted in India and 5 in the USA, ensuring that innovators and knowledge holders receive proper intellectual property protection. To provide financial assistance, the Micro Venture Innovation Fund, or MVIF, offers risk capital to over 200 innovation-driven enterprises with the support of SIDBI. Moreover, the Grassroots to Global, or G2G model, helps grassroots innovators expand their reach into global markets, ensuring that the solutions achieve widespread impact and recognition. But what are grassroots innovations, or GIs? The United Nations Development Programme, or UNDP, defines grassroots innovations as indigenous solutions created by actors in civil society and supported by limited resources, which aim to address local situations and often achieve sustainable development. Historically, even early humans can be considered grassroots innovators. Grassroots innovations are characterized by a bottom-up approach as they emerge from informal, non-market settings. They are socially driven, focusing on addressing community needs rather than generating profit, often tackling social injustices and environmental challenges that mainstream models overlook. Additionally, they are creative and inclusive, fostering collaborative innovation and promoting local knowledge sharing. Notable examples include the Honeybee Network in India and the Technologies for Social Inclusion movement in Latin America. Despite their potential, grassroots innovations face several challenges, including limited collaboration with key stakeholders, difficulty in securing resources, difficulty in expansion while maintaining stability, and governance and learning challenges related to maintaining momentum and developing the group. To ensure the continued growth of grassroots innovations, experts suggest the implementation of a dedicated national policy, increased government grants, simplified regulations, enhanced ICT access, and greater focus on entrepreneurial education. With NIF leading the way, India's commitment to fostering innovation at the grassroots level is stronger than ever. In today's Place in News, we turn our focus to Barbados with its capital, Bridgetown. Recently, the Indian Prime Minister has been awarded the Honorary Order of Freedom of Barbados in recognition of his strategic leadership during the COVID-19 pandemic. Let's now look at some key facts about the country. Barbados is an island nation located in the southeastern Caribbean Sea in the North Atlantic Ocean, northeast of Venezuela. Geographically, while it is often grouped with the Lesser Antilles, it is not geographically a part of the archipelago. The Lesser Antilles is a long arc of small islands in the Caribbean Sea that extends in a north-south direction from the Virgin Islands to Grenada. The highest point in Barbados is Mount Hillaby.
As we conclude today's main news, let's have a look at some quick updates. The Finance Minister launched a digital footprint-based credit assessment model for MSMEs. As announced in the Union Budget 2024-25, public sector banks, or PSBs, will develop their in-house capability to assess MSMEs for credit instead of relying on external assessments. Lithuania withdrew from the Convention on Cluster Munitions, or CCM, citing security concerns over its neighboring country, Russia. Cluster munitions are weapons designed to disperse numerous smaller explosive submunitions, or bomblets, over a wide area when deployed. The CCM is an international treaty that prohibits the use, stockpiling, production, and transfer of cluster munitions. An Advanced Cybersecurity Operations Center, or SOC, has been launched for the Kerala Police to strengthen digital security. It is based on the Trinetra platform developed by the Center for Development of Telematics or CDOT. CDOT, an autonomous telecom R&D center under the Department of Telecommunications, Ministry of Communications, is responsible for this initiative. The United States has proposed the construction of the Golden Dome missile defense system. Golden Dome is a missile defense program of the USA aimed at protecting the country from the threat of attacks by ballistic, hypersonic, and cruise missiles, as well as other advanced aerial threats. It is inspired by Israel's Iron Dome missile defense system. Researchers at IISc Bangalore have developed a fatigue-resistant MPEA, challenging traditional beliefs about the relationship between the strength and fatigue life. This research is supported by the statutory body Anusandhan National Research Foundation. MPEAs, also known as compositionally complex alloys or CCAs, consist of multiple principal elements instead of just one or two. The Jammu and Kashmir government is promoting Bangus Valley, located near the Line of Control or LOC, as an eco-tourism destination. Lying within the Trans-Himalayan region of Kashmir, the Bangus Valley represents a unique ecological combination comprising a mountain biome that includes both grassland and taiga or coniferous forest or budlu. Ukraine claims that Russia is launching suicidal missions to gain a foothold over the Dnipro River. The Dnipro River divides Ukraine into right bank and left bank regions, with the capital, Kyiv, built on its banks. It is Europe's fourth largest river, following the Volga, Danube, and Ural. The river originates in the Valdai Hills, Russia, approximately 150 miles west of Moscow. Indian naval sailing vessel or INSV Tarini entered Port Stanley in the Falkland Islands as part of the Navika Sagar Parikrama's second expedition. The expedition, led by 2 women officers, highlight the Indian Navy's commitment to gender empowerment and maritime excellence. The Falkland Islands, with Stanley as its capital, is a remote South Atlantic archipelago located to the east of Argentina. Before we sign off, let's challenge your understanding in today's installment of Test Your Learning. Thank you for joining us. We hope you found this episode of News Today engaging. For the solutions to the quiz and to access the PDF version of News Today, remember to visit the provided links in the description below.